Welcome back, disc golf fans. We got round 2 for MA1 here at the 2025 Pdga Amateur Disc Golf World Championships, presented by Discraft. Another Pdga major in the books for us, our last one for the season, and I'd like to give a moment to thank all of the Patreon supporters and all of you viewers for tuning in. Head on over to Marshall Street as they wade this commentary, and you got Derek and Chris on the mic yet again. What's going on, buddy?
Hey. Shout out Gateway Disc Sports for sponsoring this coverage. This is the first time everyone's going to see this course. The women did not play the damn course. This was a MA1 specialty, and we got Micah Thompkins, Vaughn Bontrager, Bradley Hendrick, and Noah Wetzel rounding our cards. Some hot scores coming in at Harmony.
Yeah, 11 and 10 down, double digits. That's absolutely madness. As we take a look at some of the rest of the leaderboard as they're shifting around here going into day 2. So let's jump into hole 1, 625-foot par 4. A lot of distance here in the open. Kind of fighting uphill until you get the halfway point, then it's slightly going downhill.
For the 3:24 tee time from Chicago, Illinois, Micah Thompkins.
You do have to worry about the OB on the right side there.
Yep.
So there is kind of like a second cut, and then basically
one
lines
low,
the whole the way down.
Yeah, and then a low limb close to the basket, so your approach has to be very specific in terms
If you can
of
get
height
over this
control.
hill, if you can get over this hillside on your first shot, you are going to be looking at the basket. And I think Micah did just that. Yep. If you can get to that memorial tree there.
From Kokomo, Indiana, Vaughn Bontrager.
We have Vaughn. As I did see that tree. If there's any local, I didn't get a chance to really look at it because I was filming. But if any locals want to go into that, because I did see some minis or discs there.
At the memorial tree?
Yeah, I got a glimpse of it when I was walking down the fairway, but that was all I saw of it. So
Yeah, please share with us in the comments what that is for. So it'd be really nice to know.
Vaughn getting right to the hillside.
From Matthews, North Carolina, Bradley Hendrick.
Bradley, which I feel like we've seen before, maybe at U.S. Amateurs.
Slight Anheuser just turned over. Cut rolled back closer to the center, so.
And from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, Noah Wetzel.
Noah from Myrtle Beach. Love that place. Always a good event. Is where Bradley landed is kind of, you can't really see the basket too well there, and you're really throwing down, so. And, oh no.
It really stalled out there, didn't it?
Yeah, there was a massive headwind on these first 2 holes. So tough to see, but it was definitely ripping here. Probably close to double digits almost.
Oh, yeah, a lot more meat on the bone left there.
Yeah, you have this lake right on the right side here, so some of these open holes definitely get a little windy. It's a good mixture of holes here. A couple wooded, a couple open, park style.
Really good approach from the going OB. Good chance to save par there.
This looks like a good angle here for Vaughn. Little flare, though, but should be no problem. Well inside the circle. And look at this for Micah.
That's a mash. Swinging wide, too. Kind of playing with the OB, but knows the speed and distance control, getting himself right in the bullseye.
Yeah, that's how you want to start day 2 here. Tap in birdie. This is a good run from Bradley.
Wow.
So I do want to give a shout out to Jack Shields. Man took down the deuce. Only eagle on the day.
That's insane.
Had to have been it had to have been probably like a 150, 200 foot throw in. Let us know, Jack, if you're watching. Good birdie for Vaughn. Good par save there for Bradley. It's about a quarter stroke under par. So not the round or hole that Noah wanted, but as we always say, every good round could start with a bogey.
Micah needs a helmet for this one.
Seriously. So we're going to go into hole 2. This is the hardest hole in the course, par 4, 775 feet. You got to worry about this OB all along the right side again. Pretty similar with throwing up to this hill. But this one's very long, and then the OB right behind the basket. Also pitched up on this mound is the basket. So, again, that headwind on this hole. Throwing the same way as hole 1. And that's a crush. I mean, out of the gate,
Yeah.
Mike was playing perfect.
Yeah, hitting the line pretty much dead center every time. Just the right amount of angle to get a max distance shot. Does look like the grade is slightly uphill too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So this one,
Yeah,
heading for the sailboats and
went out kind of early too.
got a lot of distance between him and par.
This looks like it's going to be early.
Kind of the same shot that we saw from Bradley on hole 1. Just stability of the disc just turns over right into the ground. Just nose up for Noah. It's going to leak left.
Looks like there's might be OB on the left there too.
Correct.
This is risky business.
On trust in
Oh.
that disc. Wow.
That's a game of inches, I think.
Oh, no.
Boy, the wind must be absolutely
It's-
ripping.
It is. You could see it on the water there, but can't really see it in the trees. As this is moving pretty good. Yeah, that's a good shot there for Noah.
Oh, wow.
He's got a chance to get his birdie.
Is he just going for it?
A little short
just-
there.
Yeah. I guess that OB kind of got in his head maybe a little.
Yeah, better to be short than to do something
Oh,
like this,
man.
which is heading right for that OB. Yeah. That's why this is the hardest hole in the course. Massive headwind, OB literally around the entire hole. And
Very
distance-wise,
good touch there.
it's good.
Okay. I was like, that would be so unfortunate.
Yeah, pretty dangerous hole here. And for the stats, my man, this was .35 over par.
Great 3.
With the
That
birdie.
was sick. Noah with the bounce back. That was one of 12 birdies.
That's strokes on folks.
So shout out Noah, 1 of 12. Only 8% of the field for this A pool. So we saw almost 300 competitors here. It was 283, I believe, in this MA1 division.
All right, let's take things a little shorter here with a 298-foot par 3. Hole 3, kind of right to left moving. Some trees with a low ceiling, about 80 feet off of the tee. If you get real cheeky, it looks like there is a smaller gap there on the left, but probably very uncommon. She can kind of go right at it.
Jeez, Micah.
Oh, wow. Bullseye. Definitely want to take another look at that.
Dude is throwing the disc well right now.
Yeah, I think you can really tell that he's committing to the shots that he's taking. So, full speed ahead, my friend.
Vaughn's got a good pull on this one and just kind of gets caught up by the grass. A little sticky, actually. Going uphill here makes it a little difficult.
And it's so funny because it's like only going uphill like 100 feet, and then the rest is kind of graded back down. I always find that dynamic a little interesting because it's like you really feel like you got to fight uphill, but as long as you can really get it out there just enough, the disc should do the rest of it for you. Ooh, good bid.
Good,
just a little
yeah.
low hitting cage.
Bradley needs a bounce back here.
Oh, kind of
Little
the same
light
spot.
There. Yeah. Yeah, Micah gaining another stroke. And some of the card here.
Ever since I threw my first Frisbee, I dreamed of making flying discs. Now, whenever a customer wants their own course, stamp, or brand, I do everything I can to help make their dreams come true. Gateway Disc Sports, an open invitation.
All right, moving in the hole 4, par 3, 288 feet. We're going downhill off the tee for the first time, it feels like. And this one's a little dangerous. There is OB surrounding the green, long of it, to the left. This one's all about speed and angle. This just unfortunately matches the hillside and just goes too long.
Is that like a little skip there at the end?
I think it just matched the hillside and just ran right OB.
It does feel like this is the first time that we're kind of heading into the woods now, too. Kind of hitting that dusty patch there, getting another couple feet. Playing with that left side.
This is a good flight there. Nice shot, Bradley. He's got a stab at birdie.
That's such a nerve-wracking approach there.
Yeah, seriously. This is a nerve-wracking putt. It's just far enough.
Oh, and he cans it. So solid. Sneaks just above the cage. With a lot of force, too.
Nice rewind there for Vaughn. Now 1 under.
Settle. All right.
Well, this is a tough lie for Micah. This
Very
is
tough.
Yeah. He's looking at his first blemish for the round, and now every person on the card taking bogey within the first 4 holes.
Of course, has some teeth, I suppose.
Yeah, a little bit. Luckily, we're going to be moving into the easiest hole coming up, so. Just got to know there's other people out there taking bogeys.
Yeah, honestly, like just focusing on your own score and not really worrying about like the other score, just 1 hole at a time. Jumping into hole 5. Par 4, coming in at 441. Kind of elevated off the tee, and then you have to fight your way back uphill once you land. So I don't know if everybody's going to be going right for it all the way.
Yeah, if you have the distance, eagle comes into play here.
This is pretty good.
Yeah, like Vaughn has a long stab from circle 2, maybe even edge circle 3 land.
Yeah, and that kind of putting uphill, you can give it a little bit more juice to get it there.
But some people don't have the full distance, and then they're going to...
A little obstructed and pinched over there, it looks like.
Yeah, there's an angle. It's park style, so you can kind of hyzer around the trees. This, on the other hand, needs to not go
turning.
left. Yeah, that is a little tricky. But yeah, if you have the distance, as we saw from Micah the first couple holes, this one kind of gets away from him, but it still goes all the way to the right. That is inbounds.
That's tough.
Yeah, low ceiling there, and then you have to throw uphill.
I see what you mean now, though, and he was far enough back off of that tree to give him space for the approach, which is nice.
And then Micah is fine over here.
Big time. Almost
Very
pin high, actually.
Yeah, very easy birdie here. Like I mentioned, easiest hole.
Good bid, tag and metal.
Yeah, almost had the eagle. So there was 3 eagles on the day. Ashton Good, Joshua Gabrero, and Austin Yoder grabbing the deuces here.
Good birdie.
But yeah, with 3/4 of the field grabbing birdie here, this is classified as must get. Vaughn heating up. Good bounce back for Micah as well. So we're going to move into hole 6, 398, par 3. We have OB on the left side with the road. Shouldn't come into play too much, though. This tree right by the basket does, though, because with the distance, it's easy to fade out to the left on the right hand, backhand here.
With all that OB on the left, too.
Yeah, like that was a good flight there. He's a little short of that tree. It's not good if you turn over to the right. There is like a bench over there because it's kind of looking over the water. As Noah just kind of makes it through everything. That should be just fine. Should be able to get us 3.
Nice low line drive. That looks great. Actually, a little too straight.
Yeah, that might actually be a little tricky if he's inside that. And Bradley just kind of kicking over there to the right. No OB to worry about, so it's fine. Oh, wow. Dang.
It was not nearly as pinched off as it looked from the
No,
catch cam angle. That's good. Sticky grass, I guess, helped it out a lot. Where this is more pinched off than Micah's was.
Ooh.
I like
Chain
the height.
high, just right. Vaughn's a pretty good. Oh, no. Good thing I didn't finish that sentence. Sorry. As we're going to get a par here. 3/4 of the field took par. Just kind of grab your 3 and move on. And don't make mistakes.
All right, here on the 7th, shooting kind of downhill again, but this time towards the end, you're going to kind of work your way back upward and left in a very heavily guarded green. Looks like OB all along that right side.
Yeah, you do not want to turn it over to the right. The left over here is not the best either.
No, I think From that angle, it looks like maybe playing like a skip shot into the mouth of the woods, maybe.
Yeah,
But
if
it's
you
hard
got
to
it,
say.
or just throw full distance right at the tree and try to aim for the catch cam. Just drop. That should be just fine. Hole's pretty short here. Played pretty easy for the field because you're kind of throwing downhill here. You just want to get to the tree line.
Oh, the OB kind of juts out on that left, too. I didn't even notice.
Yeah, it doesn't really come into play too much. Like that
No,
should
you
be
should
just
be able to
fine for
get over
Bradley.
it. Yeah.
Noah might be a little too long and left, though. He might be pinched.
Yeah, Noah's was what I was referring to for the skip shot.
Nice shot.
That's a great shot there. Yeah, he's got to go to the maybe forehand
He's
roller, maybe turnover.
Air
Yeah.
shot. Which that's... I don't know if I necessarily agree with that play unless you're playing something really flippy. Because it looks like the ground near the entrance of the woods is kind of hard pack.
Should be an easy 3 there for Bradley. Finally erased some of these strokes that he gave away on hole 2. Vaughn for a chance for eagle. Long birdie look for Noah.
Just kind of threw that one away.
Yeah, this is a must get. You want to grab a birdie here. If you're not, you are losing strokes to the field.
Oh.
That is brutal.
Yeah, it hit damn near every part of the basket.
And to 3-putt that one. That one stings. Second easiest hole, 0.59 under par, 4 eagles on the day. Got the distance. You rip one down there. Moving to hole 8, 538, par 4. Go slight uphill, then we have a dog leg to the left. Second shot, couple trees you need to miss. OB on the right side and long of the basket. Throwing downhill. Left side's kind of a bailout. If you end up over there, you don't have to worry about OB.
The middle section of this fairway looks tough. Kind of that slight uphill with the low ceiling. You know, I know we say that a lot, but you really got to call it out because that makes the gap so much smaller.
Yeah, that was a good shot there from Micah. The first shot on this hole is definitely the key.
I mean, that's on the good side of that wooded area.
Yeah, I would say birdie's probably a little tricky there, but
Make that gap, push forward.
like this is looking good. That is in birdie territory. If you can get up on that hillside.
That's going right for those trees.
I think that's
Oh,
good
it
too,
snuck through.
actually.
Sweet.
Yep. But again, that left side pinch is a little tricky.
Oh. Squared it.
This is a tricky third shot here.
Nice flat release, though.
Yeah, that was pretty good. He's going to be on the edge of circle looking for par. All right. That is a great shot. Micah's got a good, well-rounded game showing both the forehand and the backhand. So that one's about 20 feet or so.
Yeah, dude can ball.
Yeah, a little too pinched here for Vaughn. And this is a risky shot.
Yeah.
Fade out over to that OB. Oh, yeah.
What a stab. Wow.
That was a great birdie. That's a feel good after hole 6 there. Taking that 3 putt.
Let's go.
Nice. Great shot there from Bradley. Is the tail for him is just fight back to even.
Nice putt.
All right, everybody's starting to warm up here.
Yeah, Noah's feeling good. 7th hardest hole too, so it's on the side of the hard. Those are the ones you want to grab birdie on. Actually averaged over par. So our lead card doing what lead card should do. Grabbing the birdie.
All right, we're fighting back uphill here on the 9th, 328, par 4. So I'd say probably on the softer side for a par 4, even with the hill. But massive drop off, it looks like, on the back end. Roll away potential pretty high. I think that one got away from Micah a little bit, but I think it is crashing down into those trees, but
Yeah,
probably very obstructed.
The par 4 looks like it's a mistake on our end. This is a 3.
Oh, my apologies.
Tough 3 though. Kind of a tweener.
That's well, yeah. I take back everything I said, and now it's a hard hole.
Got to go uphill. It's a great view up here, but yeah, very uphill. At 328, probably playing like 370.
That stable's up. I like that. Oh, man, like just short.
Vaughn just laying up. Micah's
That's
going
tough.
with a forehand roller. That's pretty
I like
cheeky.
that. Yeah, I like that a lot. Really creative and safe. Like, just imagine doing like a turnover backhand from there and then just
Yeah,
missing
man.
everything completely. You could be flying an extra 60 feet downhill, you know?
Yeah, no thank you. So yeah, this one was just a middle of the pack, 70% of the field taking par. So quarter of the field taking birdie though, so for the big arm guys. But it's a good part to be in the round, you know? You get to look over the water here. It's one of the highest points that you play. And know that you're halfway. And really, this endurance race, really love the worlds in the 5 rounds.
Yeah, I'd like to hear from the viewers. Were you guys aware that Worlds used to be 10 rounds?
Back when Kenny was winning, crazy stuff. Bradley really, other than that triple on hole 2, he's really kind of settled into some pars. Hayden, we saw him round 1 making a push. Micah playing well. So we want to give a shout out to Gateway sponsoring this coverage. For all of our Patreon supporters and all of our viewers, really, thank you so much for everything. Hope to see you on the back 9.
Catch you there.